Hey, what's going on, guys? Archer Mark here, and I'm back with another review for you. And today, again, not an action figure. I have another one of the Kotobukiya Artfx Plus 110 scale figure statues. And this time we have Batgirl. And really great piece. If you saw, I did the review of the Batman statue, and we're continuing the theme here. You know, it is, again, the 75th anniversary of Batman, so we're going to continue the theme of the Bat family. And this is the new 52 version of Batgirl. It's Barbara Gordon again, which is great to see. Old school, classic Batgirl. I'm really glad that Barbara Gordon is back in the cape and cowl. So, very cool piece. We'll give you a look at the packaging first real quick. Again, something that I mentioned in the Batman statue reviews that I love about the packaging here is that it's a full, pretty much clear packaging. So you can see all aspects of the statue even before you take it out. So, which is great. It gives you can really get a look at the figure, or it's referred to as a figure and a statue on the packaging. That's why I'm calling it both in this video. You can really get a look at it, so you can get an idea as to whether you like it or not even before you buy it, which is great. So it's pretty much all classic kind of window box, and inside it's like a clamshell, so you can kind of take it in and out. You know, if you have to move it, you have to pack it up somewhere, you can put it back into the box without damaging it, and which is great. So you could have it displayed out, you could put it back in the box if you want to keep it a little more safe. But so that's a great option that Kotobukiya did with their packaging. So you have the DC Comics logo there, the Batgirl logo, and we go down here, see Artfx Plus statue 110 scale pre-painted figure. See what I mean? It's a statue, but they're referring to it as a figure as well. So that's why I'm referring to it that way as well. Character name is Batgirl. You have all your warning labels there. Kotobukiya, and see, I love that word, craftsmanship. Again, I said this, so impressed over the past couple of years with the Kotobukiya products I've purchased, because such great love and quality has been put in these items based on what I've seen. Great image of Batgirl on this side, the Kotobukiya logo. Again, Batgirl logo there, and down here Kotobukiya Artfx Plus, and on this side DC Comics Batgirl Artfx statue. There's the Batgirl logo, the kind of like yellow goldish bat logo. Really looks cool. And there is the packaging, and we'll give you a look at Batgirl. Again, the facial sculpt and the sculpting overall, the paint apps on these statues, just really well done. No problems with bleeding or mispaints or anything like that. You got one thing with Batgirl I like, you have a little bit more color. Obviously it's mostly black, but you do have gold on the gloves and the logo on the chest and the utility belt and the boots. I love the glossy paint on the boots and the gloves and the logo and the belt. And you even have, now we'll spin her around, and it's all black cape except for the inside, which is purple. I'll show you that in a moment. And it just looks right. I love the way they sculpted the hair. It's kind of blowing in the winds, coming out from the back of the cowl, and it's just really, really nice. Okay. Again, as I turn it around, and you can see there, you see the purple on the inside of the cape. Nice little splash of color, which is great. I love the pose, the kind of like more casual pose. Got the hand on the hip there, and it's really nicely done. I like the facial sculpt. Again, Kotobukiya, can have a tendency to do a little more anime inspired, but I don't have a problem with that. It's a Japanese company, so that makes sense to me. But again, you don't see a lot of her face because you have, like with Batman, you have the cape and the cowl. You got a little bit more because you do see her eyes nicely sculpted with the eyelashes and pupils, all that, and the face, the lips and the nose, just really well done. I even like, I don't know if you could tell, right there you have sort of like a little mini bat logo, like a clip or like a brooch almost. On her cape. I like that, just a little detail like that. You can see like the sculpting on the arms, are kind of like ribbed kind of texture on the arms. There's little extra detail, just all little things like that, which is cool. The bat logo that makes the buckle on the utility belt, and then even down on the boots, you have the top form up into another bat, which is great. Just all kinds of little things. I love this costume. Batgirl is like Batman, has had lots of various costumes over the years, but this is right up there. It's very cool. You can see the sort of texturing here matches what you see on the arm, and really great. Now I want to show you again with these Artfx Plus statues. You have the whole magnet base, so you have the metal part there. And it's just a plain black base, and you can fit her again. You're not restricted by a peg system, a peg and hole system, so you can move her around. And I mentioned this in the Batman review. I'll just bring Batman in here, so the bases fit really nice together, and you can see like where Batman's cape kind of glosses over, and you can have them kind of cross over to each other. They can, you can have them posed a little closer together. You can even do this. This is what I have, because I have a little less space, just to show you, just to give you an idea. I have a little less space so you can have Batman and then take Batgirl and just kind of, so you put her off to the side. So you can have two of these statues fitting on the one base, which is what's great about the magnet system as opposed to the peg and hole, which you wouldn't be able to do that. So move him out of the way. Let's get back to Batgirl. So that was definitely a great option for these line of statues, doing the whole magnet system as opposed to the peg and hole, because it gives you various ways to display these. You could have them lined up again. Think of if you had the other Justice League members, just have them all lined up. It's just how impressive of a force that would look. So very cool. Again, these statues go to the 45 to 50 range, maybe a little more depending on where you get it. But again, all sorts of online retailers, I'm sure local comic stores would carry these statues. And again, there's various options. Look around, find a good deal. I got this again for $40. I got this at a local small little comic shop that's near me. I've gotten kind of friendly with this guy. He's a good guy. He's good at being friendly to the customers, being very customer friendly. So if he can pass on some savings, if he finds things at a good deal, he'll pass those on to the customer, which is great. So I got this for $40, which I think normally I think is about $50 or maybe close to that. Not sure, but he gave me a little bit of a discount, which is great. So again, if you're a Batman fan, if you're a Batgirl fan, if you just love the Bat family, definitely pick this up. It's find her a good price. Search around, find the best price, whatever you're comfortable paying. But I would definitely pick her up. I think she's certainly worth it. These are great statues. They're sort of that in between price point. I think they're not super cheap, but they're not overly expensive either. It's right in that middle there. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this review. Again, Artfx Plus Kotobukiya 1/10 scale pre-painted statue. This is the Batgirl statue. Is really, again, I'm very, very impressed. I can't stress it enough. And again, how much I'm really loving the Kotobukiya brand and their products, their line of products have been just so good, so well done, quality. So again, hope you enjoyed this review. Rate, comment, subscribe, and until my next video, same bat time, same bat channel.